Here is the next video on the YouTube channel. We got the Mercedes and we got some more work done. Not a lot of work, but just some. This is just a general update that I'm going to provide. The lighting is going to be good for where the sun's hitting it, but not good where it's not hitting it. So I did drive it in a nice salty day. You know, salt spray all over it from the roads. I just used some detail spray because I do keep it in the garage and just wiped it down with a detail spray, the whole body. It really doesn't take long. So I got that done. New tires. I went with Hankook. These are 205/70 R14. There's actually two good front tires on the car. You know, I'm talking 75% tread. Very good tires still. They were made in 2018. They're not even dry rotted, so I kept the one. And when I measured this tire height from the ground with it inflated, mounted on the rim, it was 24.5 inches tall, and that was a 195/70 R14. These are the 205/70 R14s. These guys are 25 inches tall. So I gained a half of an inch overall for going with the other tires here. These are all season tires. That car came from South Carolina. They were not, I don't know if they were all seasons, but these guys are definitely all seasons. They have the snow and all that rating. Like I said, they're Hankook Kinergy STs, right? I wanted to go with a name brand if I could. 14-inch tires are hard to find, so I don't have too many options. I took one of the old fronts, like I said, one of the old fronts were in really good shape, and I left that mounted on the wheel, and then I used that as a spare, and I took the spare, which was a full-size spare, which is one of these wheels, and then I put the new tires on it. So I only had to have 4 tires mounted. There they are. It's done. They look good. All of those shots were probably under or overexposed because I had the camera on manual mode, but that's okay. I also, another random update, I talked to the previous owner for the first time since I got the car. The guy was pretty cool, and he had it for 4 years, I think. He told me that he adjusted the valves 4 years ago, so that's due. So that's another thing to put on the list. He did also tell me that he thinks the front leak is coming from, I'm going to say it leaked a gallon of water on one day's rainstorm. He thinks it's coming from the sunroof because he had the front windshield replaced with obviously a new seal. I might be able to post a photo, but here's a new taillight lens. Got that off of eBay, had to pay a premium. It's used, but I had to get a new one. The old one was cracked. Another issue was the reverse light lens. That's a good one there. This one on the passenger side was smashed. I'll see if I have a photo of it, but you can see the housing is still pretty much smashed there. But I ordered a new lens and I slapped that on. FCP Euro is not the best for these cars. It says that that lens is not good for this year wagon. Well, guess what it is? Oh, another thing. The low beam was out on the headlight, so I replaced both sides with Sylvanias. They are made in China. The old ones were GEs and they were made in USA. I kept the driver's side, which was still good, which is a GE, because both of them were good. But I wanted to replace both the sealed headlight bulbs together so that they match. Found out that there's one of the knurled plastic nuts are missing on this lens. So if I go to a junkyard and I find an old 300D, I'm going to snag one of those. I got the floor mats back in. It's going to be hard on lighting, but they have carpet and then rubber floor mats. They are WeatherTech actually. It's just like a rubber style, not custom fit or anything, but that's all done. So that's cool.